Nearly £100 million has been spent in the January transfer window on mainly two English players, which I guess is a good thing. We have also managed to score 72 league goals, and we're still in January. Unfortunately though, we're still not top of the table. Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 21 with Arsenal in London's finest. If you are new to the series, do please remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well if you're enjoying these videos. You can also ding the notification bell to get notified whenever new videos are released. Like I said, we've scored a lot of goals, but we've also not managed to win everything. We might have lost a North London derby. First of all, we've got a few transfers to talk about before we talk about the 20 or so matches that we seem to have played in between episodes. We've brought in a sub-goalkeeper in the shape of Tim Röning, who is a Swedish goalkeeper from Elfsborg. We brought him in because basically I was expecting to sell Leno. The window is still open, so the opportunity is there, but Röning is basically going to sit on the bench unless Leno doesn't leave. We have also brought in Declan Rice, now 23 years old, just had his 23rd birthday, from West Ham United, who were actually relegated last season. He's still cost us £40 million, but obviously everyone knows about Declan Rice, he's very good. And our final January signing is 24-year-old English centre-back Ben White, signed from Brighton for £45 million, which is a bit steep, but you pay the English premium, don't you? He has come in, he's already played 4 games for us, he's doing alright. Played probably a bit more than expected, but yeah, Ben White is in. We did have to shift on some players in order to fund some of these transfers. Pablo Mari first up, going to Lazio for £7.25 million. We've also sold Konstantinos Mavropanos, that's his name. He has gone to Brighton. He's basically the replacement for Ben White. Although I think, yeah, we did do the Ben White deal first. We could have just lumped in Mavropanos, couldn't we? We have also loaned out a whole load of players. Serjan Iliev, Graziano Pella, a big one, going out on loan off to Turkey. Ben Cottrell, Nikolai Moller and Ryan Alboyosu have left on permanent deals. And Reece Nelson has gone out on loan to Leicester because he wasn't playing right. Results, there's a lot. You can see Champions League, we beat Dynamo Kiev 4-0. We then drew 1-1 with Burnley. Couldn't score a goal, but luckily for us, Charlie Taylor scored an own goal. We beat Everton 1-0. We beat Chelsea 3-0 thanks to an Aubameyang hat-trick. Into January, we beat Everton 2-0. We then beat Sheffield United 4-1. Milik this time getting a hat-trick here. We lose the North London derby against Spurs. Declan Rice did get his first goal for the club, but Nubel also scored an own goal, and Milik missed a penalty. It was a bit of a shambles, really. We then beat Aston Villa 5-0, Leicester 6-1. Just beat Wolves in the FA Cup 4th round as well, 2-1. Castrati and Lacazette were the goals in this. We've got Wolves and Manchester City today. We are currently sat 2nd place in the table, 6 points off of the top. We do have ourselves a game in hand, so if we can beat Wolves and then maybe Manchester City, we might find ourselves back in contention with Liverpool. Also, Milik and Aubameyang are the top goal scorers in the league. Both of them joint on 16. We've also got the most assists in Ward-Prowse, Bellerin and Guerrero, and the most yellow cards in Gabriel, apparently. It's not so good. Right then, first match of the episode, Wolverhampton Wanderers are our opponents. It will be Nubel in goal, Bellerin, White, Gabriel and Guerrero will be the back four. We've got Partey and Ward-Prowse in the middle, Willian and Saka on the wings, Milik and Lacazette as our strikers. Throughout January, we did have some issues when it comes to the African Cup of Nations. It meant that we lost out on Willy Bolly, we lost out on Thomas Partey, we lost out on Wilfred Zaha, and we lost out on somebody else. I can't remember who the other one is. I think they're another Ghanaian. Silisu, that was it. So yeah, we did lose quite a lot of defenders. We then also got some injuries as well. Declan Rice actually played his first 2 games for the club as a centre-back, which is not really what I brought him in for. This is also the first match that I have played on FM21 since the winter update, so there are some changes, as I know, to the match engine. So when goals are scored, I know it now tells you who assists them and things like that. I don't really know what else has changed. I've literally not played any other matches. Everything else that we have done has been on the previous match engine and the previous version, so hopefully we're still just as good. Well, 25 minutes in, and we do have finally got a highlight. It's taken a long time to get there. Oleg doesn't get that. Bellerin heads down to Willian. He's just gone long down towards the right-hand side, and Milik, the Polish international, is just about going to keep this in play. Plays it back to Thomas Partey. Willian, Ward-Prowse, we've hit the post, it's gone wide, I can't speak. Still 0-0, we've got a corner though. It's also the first video I've recorded in about 4 days as well. Ward-Prowse's corner comes in, Gabriel was there. It's a great save from Patricio. The ball is cleared, it's going to trickle off possibly for a throw. It is. Nobody wanted to chase that one down. Well, so far we are looking, I would say, dominant. We're not looking particularly dominant. We're having a lot of shots, but not a huge amount of highlights. This isn't looking good. 1:30 left of the first half. Forsberg with a corner for Wolves. Front post is Ward-Prowse, heads it straight back to Emil Forsberg. Gets it back once again. Milivojevic goes for goal. Absolute fantastic save from Alexander Nubel, conceding another corner. The Wolves' first shot on target, I think. Forsberg once again obviously taking this corner. Dendoncker gets ahead to that. Nubel can hold on. Is he going to counter-attack, or are we going to just see the end of the highlight? It's the end of the highlight, and it's the end of the half as well. 0-0. We should probably be winning. Right, we're doing a change at half-time. We're going to bring on Zaha. He has been basically away at the African Cup of Nations, which is why he's not starting at the moment. So we're just going to bring him on for Saka, because Saka is on a 6.4, not playing particularly well. Throw for Bellerin, just 6 minutes in. Milik doesn't win that header. Toby Alderweireld does. Partey and Ward-Prowse pass in. Bellerin has acres of space, and the Spaniard can cross it in. Williams there at the front post somehow puts that ball underneath the goalkeeper, makes it 1-0. There you saw the new little graphics as well, saying Bellerin got the assist, and I think the little goal icon as well was new. I don't know, it's 1-0. Alderweireld with a free kick just a couple of minutes after the goal. Patricio takes a little too long. Zaha has the cleared ball though. Towards the left, he's been tackled but keeps hold of it. Zaha back to Ward-Prowse, finds Rafael Guerreiro, and now there's 4 red and white shirts. Zaha's one of them. He's been tackled. He still manages to get the cross in. Lacazette's effort straight into the hands of Patricio. Still 1-0. We should be 2-0 up. There is another goal in this game for us. Guerreiro to Lacazette. He's crossed that ball in. Milik's at the back post. And there it is. There is that second goal, number 99. Arkadiusz Milik makes it 2-0. Should be securing us 3 points. Guerreiro now. Free kick on the left. It's towards Gabriel, and headed effort from the Brazilian goes just over the bar. It should be 3. We are absolutely dominating Wolves. We're just not necessarily getting the goals that we need. Ward-Prowse back to Gabriel. Doesn't quite get it. Ben White, who's picked up a yellow card. First time we've seen him in the match engine, wearing an Arsenal shirt. Across the Ward-Prowse. Lacazette tries to get some space, plays it through to Milik. Milik has to make it 3. He does make it 3. His 23rd goal of the season. Those two up front are a nightmare to play against. Both of them now on a 7.4. I assume Milik is probably going to go higher than that as well. Lacazette to an 8.2. Milik to an 8.3. Pascal Gross with the corner. It's Connor Cody. Heads it straight into the back of the net. It's 3-1. We still can't keep a clean sheet. But, you know, we can score some goals. Right, let's do a change or two. What are we going to do? Salisu can come on for Gabriel, I think. We'll keep Ben White on. Even though he's booked, we'll keep him on. And we're also going to do Thomas Partey for Zaccagni. Sure, Zaccagni doesn't get a lot of football nowadays, so I like to bring him off the bench every now and then. Looking at the match ratings of Rui Patricio and the fact that we should have scored, well, our XG is 2.79. Arguably, Patricio is keeping Wolves in this game. Corner comes in. Salisu doesn't get on the end of it. Now Fabio Silva can collect. Adama Traore doesn't get the chance to use his pace, instead just kicks it long, and Rafael Guerreiro can bring this ball back for Arsenal. Milik's not going to get there. Connor Cody with a wonderful clearance. It was a great little bit of technique, but didn't really need to do it. Lacazette, can he get on the end of this? He can, but he can't get it into the back of the net. It's going to stay 3-1, 4 minutes of injury time to play. This is a very good 3 points, keeping us in contention with top of the table Liverpool. If we just didn't lose the Spurs game, we would be there with them. Probably on top of the table on goal difference. So there's confirmation then. We are up into second place. Well, I say up into second place. We're already in second place, but we're now just 3 points behind. Manchester City have their game in hand. Currently, apparently it's 0-0, but they're only about half an hour in. So hopefully, Man City don't beat Fulham. I mean, Fulham aren't awful, are they? They're down the wrong end, but they can possibly do something against City. We now have the January transfer window to close. I don't know whether there's going to be any business, so we'll come back as the window shuts, and I'll possibly introduce you to some new signings, maybe. Right, the window has closed. It is 11 o'clock on the 31st of January. We haven't brought in anybody new, but we have got rid of somebody. The biggest transfer, though, of the window is a certain Erling Haaland making his way to Liverpool. Also, Ruben Neves going to Manchester City, and then Ben White joining Arsenal as well. So, who's left? It's a weird one. There's actually 2 of them. First up is Granit Xhaka. He has gone out on loan to Swansea. He was never going to play for us, so we've managed to shift him on. I'm not sure what we're paying in terms of wages. Possibly everything, yeah, but they're paying us a bit of cash. And then there is this one. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has moved to Barcelona on a loan deal until the end of the season. It's interesting because we have to play Barcelona in the next episode, because that's who we've drawn in the Champions League knockout rounds. I don't even know whether he's able to play for them. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm hoping he gets some games, just not against us. And in other big news, If you look here, Blackburn drew 0-0 with Liverpool, which means Liverpool have dropped some more points. A victory in our game in hand will put us on to 60 points, and we'll just be 1 point behind table toppers Liverpool. There is a chance that we could be champions of England at the end of this season. Let's go forward. We've got Manchester City in about 3 days' time. That is going to be a tough match, but we've already beaten them and their Manchester opponents, rivals, other team in Manchester. We've put 5 goals past both of them. In what is arguably one of our toughest games of the season and one of our most important games of the season, it is Manchester City at home, which I guess is a good thing. We beat them 5-1 at their place, so hopefully we can score maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 past them at the Emirates. It's going to be Nubel in goal. A back four remains unchanged of Bellerin, White, Gabriel and Guerrero. Partey and Ward-Prowse in the middle. Willian and Zaha today will be the wingers, with Milik and Aubameyang as our strikers. Aubameyang and Milik have a combined goal total of 47 this season. 2 goals and they hit the magic 50, just the pair of them. Also, James Ward-Prowse has 18 assists to his name. There's a reason why we're scoring lots of goals. Let's hope we can keep our form up. Obviously, the decent result against Wolves, at home against Man City. We've already beaten them 5-1. All we need to do really is score a couple of goals and we should be golden. Milik is going to hopefully keep this one in play. He does just about manage to do it. Crosses that ball in. Lovely whip from Milik. Ward-Prowse, it wasn't Ward-Prowse, it was Thomas Partey. Hits the effort, it's saved. We win ourselves a corner. This will be Guerrero. I was going to say this will be Ward-Prowse. It's not, it's Guerrero. Milik is there. At the back post is Zaha, and we still can't quite manage to get the ball in the back of the net. It's still 0-0, but we've already started pretty brightly. Bellerin to Willian. Down the right-hand side. He's getting old now. This might be his last season as a mainstay in the starting 11. Milik plays it across, finds Bellerin. 3-4 in the middle. Is he going to cross this? Back to Willian again. Get the cross in, mate. Just cross the ball in. He's got past one. Finds Aubameyang. He's managed to get his foot deflected. It's still alive. How is it still alive? We still haven't scored. How have we not scored from this? Zaha, he's played it backwards the wrong way. Highlights about to end. There you go. Should have scored probably 2 goals in that. Guerrero with a free kick. It's towards the back post. Milik's hit the post. How are we not winning this game? Milik's effort now hits the post. We've still got 10 minutes left of the first half. The highlight ends. Another one that begins. We've got, what, 5-6 minutes left? Gabriel finds Zaha on that left-hand side. He's going to run into the middle. Goes past one, plays it across to Partey. On the right is Willian. The Brazilian can run into the area. He's going to go it alone. He does go it alone, and he's hit the post as well. We're getting no luck today. We are getting absolutely no luck. De Bruyne with a corner for City just before half-time. Partey gets it clear. That's good. Aubameyang does manage to get this ball upfield. Finds Milik, holds up play, invites Wilfried Zaha to join the party down that left-hand side. He's got 2 in the middle. He's got plenty in the middle. He's gone down like he's been hit by a freight train. Ruben Neves is possibly conceding a penalty here. We do now have to wait for VAR to do its nonsense. Is it a penalty? It's a foul at the very least. It might be a free kick. What do we got? What do we got? It is a penalty. That is good to see. So it's probably going to be Aubameyang? Maybe? I don't know who takes our penalties. I'd say this every time we get one. I still don't know who takes our penalties. It's Arkadiusz Milik then, and the Polish international's effort straight down the middle. We will never score a goal in this game. We will never score a goal in this game. We've got an XG of 2.5. It's still not quite at half-time. Benjamin Mendy with the ball. There's 5 seconds of normal time. Foden's ball forward finds Wilfried Zaha. Milik takes a touch, gets some space, goes for goal, hits it just over the bar. It is going to be 0-0 at half-time, and we have deserved to score at least 2 goals, and we've scored absolutely nothing so far. What do you even say to them? What do you even say to them at this point? Let's do hands on hips, teapot stance. We've been unlucky. It didn't really work. So, half-time, we've not done any changes. Let's hope in the second half we can actually score a goal and not hit the post 63 times. Willian has this. We are literally 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Willian's gone all the way back, though, to Ben White. Now James Ward-Prowse in the centre circle forward to Milik. Zaha's making a good run. Aubameyang has this. We've got Guerrero with some space. Wilfried Zaha. Guerrero's going to keep doing his run. Ward-Prowse does eventually use the Portuguese international. Zaha's in the area. Back to Guerrero. There's a chance. There's a goal happening. Ederson, stop saving things. It's a corner. Ward-Prowse is going to go over to take it. Still just 3 minutes in to the second half. Right-footed from the Englishman. Header clear from another Englishman in the shape of Phil Foden. Thomas Partey has this. Down the right-hand side, Willian. Is he going to keep in? He doesn't manage to. It's going to be a goal kick. Shortly after, though, we've got ourselves possibly another chance. Willian has this. Back to Partey. Three in the middle. Partey's trying to make some space for himself. Finds Willian. He takes a shot, and this time the ball finds its way underneath Ederson. It is 1-0 against Manchester City. It should be 3 or 4, shouldn't it? We have been so much better than Man City. We were so much better than them last time we played as well. Just didn't take the chances this time around. Nubel with a wonderful television save there. That was not the whole highlight, was it? So 52 minutes in, Nubel's kicked it long. It's towards nobody though. Ruben Neves, the former Wolves man, across to De Bruyne. One of the record transfers in the January window, as we've just seen. Barbosa, I think that is, hits it just wide of Nubel's post. Man City should be back into this game. Cancelo and De Bruyne with the ball for City on the right-hand side. They are starting to look like they want to get a bit more involved in the whole, you know, having shots thing they haven't really done for most of this match. Bernardo Silva's not going to get there first. Nubel can hold on to this one. I think Nubel was a very good signing for me. I mean, I feel like it wasn't really necessary, but I think it worked out for the best. Zaha to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's hit the post. We've hit the post, what, 3 or 4 times in this match? Like, already 3 or 4 times. Thomas Partey's nicked that away. I mean, do we even have... Can we change these? We can't even change these. There is a way we can find out. We're going to have to do that. Right, we are going to do a change. Ward-Prowse is our worst performer on a 6-5, so Wijnaldum is coming on? No, he's not. That's what we're going to do. Guerrero can play pretty much anywhere on the pitch. If you look how good he is, he can play pretty much anywhere. So we're going to play him as this DLP on defend, I think. Which I think he's very, very good at that. So he should do a decent enough job. It means Kieran Tierney will be coming on. And Tierney, as we know, I think Tierney is probably too good to be sat on the bench for us. But he's not as good as Guerrero. So let's try and give Tierney as much football as possible. We also maybe need to bring off Wilfried Zaha as well. We will do that. We will do Castrati. Sure thing. Final 10 minutes of the match. We are looking like we're going to pick up the 3 points. Guerrero with a corner. We got 5 minutes to play. Tierney on the head. Ederson's holds onto the ball as Tierney runs through him for some reason. We've got a few minutes left. We have been absolutely dominant against Manchester City. The post has arguably been their best player. They've got the ball with Foden. 4 minutes of injury time and about 10 seconds of normal time. Guerrero's slide tackle doesn't win the ball. Bernardo Silva over the top on the left-hand side. João Felix slots it through to Aguero. And Nubel makes a superb save. Aguero's effort was pretty garbage, to be honest. Should have scored. But we have somehow managed to get away with that. This should be 1-1. It shouldn't be 1-1. Realistically, that's their best chance all game. It is 1-1. How have we not won this game? How have we not won this game? We have done absolutely everything apart from score enough goals. They've had 2 or 3 shots on target. They're going to steal a point. They have stolen a point. Match stats, how I don't want to see it, do I? 4 times we hit the woodwork. 4 times we had an XG of 3.8 and we scored 1 and we missed a penalty. Oh my word! Right, this is not a throw a bottle moment. I mean, it's a good result. Ultimately, a 1-1 draw against Man City is a good result, but that is not a good performance. I'm not happy with your performance. Everyone is fired up. Everyone is happy. How have we not won that game? Well, the dropped points against Man City kind of still keep us in contention with Liverpool, but it is still 3 points once again. We've basically just cancelled out their result against Blackburn, which is the team that we have to play next. Next episode, however, is going to be Liverpool. It is going to be Barcelona, and it is going to be Liverpool in the league. So, yeah, hopefully by the time we play them, we might have a chance to at least go joint on points. I guess we will have a chance regardless. If we beat Blackburn and they lose, I think, to Fulham, then maybe things might even be better by the time we play Liverpool and we might already be top of the table. Who knows? Like I said, we've also got Barcelona, and then the episode after that is going to be Liverpool and Barcelona, I think, is what we're going to do. So FA Cup 5th round game against Liverpool this time around. Next episode is going to be tough. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2021 with Arsenal. I'm not happy. I'm genuinely not happy with the Man City result. The performance was superb, but the post was their best player, stopping 4 of our chances. A 1-1 draw with a late equaliser. A 3-1 against Wolves was a decent result. 2nd place in the table. Champions League knockout rounds. FA Cup 5th round against Liverpool. It's actually not too bad. We also haven't seen Declan Rice in action because he's currently out injured. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe button, ding the bell, all that good YouTubey stuff. And I'll see you in the next one where it's going to be Liverpool and Barcelona.